Well, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Sunday, 24th of September 2023. I know this because somebody told me this morning. They told me it was Sunday and, I worked out the rest. Anyway, Sundays, days when we're not supposed to run loud machinery and such like. So, I was just catching up on some maintenance. And I came across, I hadn't lost it, but I'd forgotten I'd got it. I came across this object. And some of you will call this an engineer's square. You stand it on a surface plate and you test things for how square they are. Some of you might call it a tri-square, for trying the squareness. Whatever you call it, it's a square, and it's going to find a certain amount of use when I get round to building the frame for the charrette. But, like a lot of things that live in a non-heated atmosphere, it had gained a fair amount of surface rust, which I've been addressing slowly. It needs more doing to it, but I turned it over and I saw something that I had seen before but I'd forgotten, and that is the maker's details. Now, how are we going to, will the camera get that? I don't know. We might have to move somewhere. Yeah, Moore Wright, England, Sheffield, and it tells us that it's hardened and that it's a number 402. But look at that, a little broad arrow, which we all know means this is British military equipment, and the date 1940. So here we have, in 2023, an engineer's square that was made in 1940 under a British military contract. I have no idea where this tool spent 1940 or the rest of its life until it found its way into a toolbox that what's the proper word? We can't say stole, can we? I didn't steal it, honest. I gained it honestly, but I didn't pay for it, shall we say. Wouldn't it be nice to think that this was used by engineers building Spitfires or Bailey bridges, or making sure the wheels on a Sherman tank were on square? Who knows? I have absolutely no idea. It's perfectly possible, of course, as is the way with a lot of military stores. It might have stayed in its greaseproof paper until 1950 and been sold as military surplus. I simply don't know. But I think we ought to give it a little bit more attention. And immediately after history lessons, we always had French. So let's have a French lesson. Acier Paul. That's a brand name, but it tells us what it is. It's cream for polishing for all objects in steel. Yeah, that's in steel, isn't it? So we'll use a bit of Acier Paul and see if we can't make that prettier. And well, if we're going to do heavy and serious engineering, We need a heavy and serious engineer's vice, like this one.